bienvenue en France.
Yes, hi.
Bom dia, seja bem-vindo ao Brasil.
أهلا وسهلا بلبنان.
Hello, my name is Melchior, I'm 21. I'm a student at the Sciences Politique School, and here I am spending a year as part of a double course between Sciences Po in Paris and the Freie Universität in Berlin.
Melchior's lucky star guided him as far as Germany, to Berlin, where the young Frenchman, originally from Paris, is continuing his studies in a context and an environment nothing less than idyllic, in any case, in harmony with our time.
It's quite green. We really are practically in the middle of the forest, in a really very, very green neighbourhood with a pleasant suburban feel too. It's really pleasant, especially when the weather's nice like this.
At Berlin's Freie Universität, everything seems pleasant and poetic, including the library, designed to respond to the demands of grey matter, while benefiting from a green label.
The idea was to make a brain, and beside it's called the brain, and so you have a right brain and left brain. You can easily see the division there between the two brains, so to speak. A thing that I just learned about too, it is a complete ecological ventilation system with this idea of two dividing walls. In fact, there are two roofs and the ventilation which arrives quite naturally, and so there you have it. It is really, really pretty pleasant, full of light.
And Melchior, who is already full of admiration for the efforts of our German neighbours put into respecting nature, is just as impressed with what he observes in their daily behaviour, such attentive and scrupulous citizens.
So if you look beside me, there are two typically German people stopping at the red light, whereas the street is blocked off and no car is coming through the pedestrian crossing. But there you go. In Germany, people respect the rules.
But if Melchior willingly attributes German qualities which he doesn't find in France, there is one area where he doesn't make concessions: cars. It happens that the young student belongs to a collectors' club for the Renault 4, the legendary 4L, definitely superior, in his opinion, to the famous Trabant of East Germany.
The 4L belongs to what can be described as an auspicious period in the history of France. The 30 glorious years of the post-war boom, when it was a car that was accessible to everyone and travel was accessible to everyone. Whereas the Trabant was a little different all the same.
Yeah, that said, today the 4L, like the Trabant, has become somewhat of a symbols of an era.
But it isn't associated with the beautiful image of German history, because it wasn't accessible to everyone. Would you have seen people getting married in a Trabant? I'm not so sure.
That only leaves sport, football in particular. Melchior is an avid supporter of the French team, and his German friends, they take it well.